Hey guys, welcome back to Believe Butterflies Tarot. This message here is for my water sign collective. Just going to check in on your energy to see what it is that I can find and to see if I can help you guys out with anything that is going on, okay? So for starters here, we have unity and diversity. We have one day, the Queen of Cups in your heart space, and we also have house. So your overall heart space, your overall energy right now is taking care of you, taking care of your wants, taking care of your desires, being very calm and nurturing to yourself. You could also be going through a healing process right now where you're just trying to get back into being emotionally stable. Because if you are the Queen of Cups, whether you are a man or a woman, I feel like there has been an instance in your life where you have just felt overly overwhelmed, and it could be because of people taking your kindness for weakness or always wanting you to give to them and nurture them, and they're not giving it back to you. So right now you're just in this energy of, I have to focus on myself, I have to love myself, I have to get back into this calmness about myself before I do anything else. And that's always a beautiful thing. You have to take care of who you are to your core first and foremost, regardless of who may be in your life here. So you could just be at home in a comfortable space or just wanting to stay in, okay? Because it seems like if you step outside, it's like the craziness or the wackos, or you run into people that you don't necessarily care for, or energies that don't give you that same support back. So it's just like, okay, I'll just pour it back into myself. Again, that's showing a lot of strength, because it's allowing you to recognize your emotional intelligence around yourself in situations that you've dealt with presently. But with one day showing up here, I feel like you still have hope, with connections, new connections that come into your life. One day, someday, I'll run into energies that will share the same compassion that I do, where we can bounce off of each other, where we can care about each other, because you have done a lot on your own and you have supported a lot of individuals without them giving you the support back. But I also feel like there is a tiresome, type of energy here where you're wanting diversity in your life. You're wanting those same like-minded individuals that share the similar heart space to you. You're wanting that because I feel like you're tired of being the one who bandages up the banged up knee, or that you help the individuals who have broken an ankle, or you're just like, I'm the doctor, I'm the nurturer, I'm the midwife, I'm the CNA, I'm the nurse, and I want individuals or connections that can be there for me the same way that I have been there for them. So again, pulling back your energy to yourself right now, because you are recognizing a lot of things. You are going deep within yourself and around the connections that you have dealt with. And presently, you just may want to be home, which is, perfectly fine and okay. Because again, if you have been very empathetic to other people's plights and they haven't been doing that to you, it will cause a drain on you if you are an empath or you feel feelings deeply on an emotional level. It's like you have to take a step back. You have to get back into your own space and energy for you to balance yourself out emotionally. 1 second. All right, so with unity and diversity, this card says no two snowflakes are alike, yet they come together to create something magnificent. Find strength in unity. So again, it's like Spirit is saying that don't think that you're going to just be doing everything on your own all your life, and it doesn't have to pertain to just relationships. Like, I get everybody wants a partner to come into their life to help them out or to have love and things like that. But it all starts with friendships. It starts with friendships, and then you never know how friendships can grow if that is what you're looking for. So it's like, yes, you may be different from the newer energies that come into your life, but these are going to be more so on your vibration, like-minded, like you, individuals that share the same, I would say, thought patterns as you of being kind and generous, or the emotions. It's like emotions, like your spirit. There we go. Spirit. They will come in and you'll recognize that newer connections will share the same spirit that you do, where they will want to help you and connect with you, because again, I feel like you have been, doing everything on your own. And if you recently bought a house, you're building on this house, or if you own a beautiful home, you're revamping that beautiful home. And again, it's just like almost like when you need help, ask for help, but don't ask those same energies that aren't going to help you. You know what I'm saying? But don't keep yourself frozen either from meeting people. Get out the house sometimes. Enjoy your day on your own. Go to a different place that you never had been to. Have conversations, with whomever. It doesn't matter whether you're taking yourself out on a walk or you're going to dinner, alone. You never know who you could run into where it will make you feel good. It's all about connection and meeting connections and learning that you don't have to just keep yourself at bay or in the house. It's time to just really step outside of those gates, because this house is like a beautiful home. So if you guys have a beautiful home, kudos. But it's time to step outside of those walls, outside of that beautiful home, and allow yourself to really express who you really are at the core value, and not to the ones that you already know aren't going to, do anything with you. We already know they're not it. All right. The Two of Swords here. I feel like there's a, unity and diversity with the Two of Swords here. You haven't run into people that are like you, and you could be dealing with the air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You haven't run into energies that have been like you, which is causing you to feel this energy of I have to refrain, or is this scarcity type of mindset where it's just like, no, because I know how much love I have to give. I know how open I am. I know I may talk a lot, or, I know I feel emotions, and it's like, don't hold that back, regardless of others' indecision about you or energies not choosing you or doing for you. It's their own anxieties within themselves, okay? And I feel like you don't have to empath, right? Don't absorb that energy just because of a group of energies over there that have done that to you, because it's showing me here that you need to be ready and open to receive the nurture from other people that you have never met or have never known. All right, the Nine of Cups. You go back and forth, though. You're just like, oh, it's not going to happen. Like, everything's so delayed. Spirit wants you to get out of this complacency energy, because you acknowledge a lot, and you are very emotionally intelligent, okay? And yes, some things didn't work out in your life between connections or friendships or family dynamics, but it's not to say that it will never work out for you with new individuals that you could possibly meet. Get out of that energy. You have to understand that whatever dreams that you want to come true, they can come true if you can get out of the error of the ways. Oh, this was an error with this person, that was an error with that person, and now you're just like, it's only going to be errors. No, it's not. Page of Pentacles. No, it's not. Just keep moving forward and working on yourself as best as you can, and be determined to want to, step outside of what you've known, or step outside of the people that you've known for a long time, And with this Page of Swords showing up here, you guys could be dealing with, again, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We had the Nine of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Stop feeling as if you're not worth it, because you are. I feel like you are. You know deep down you're worth every fucking thing. Okay? You know it. And with the Page of Swords showing up here, it's about just being confident within yourself, because you have a very analytical mind, and you're very emotionally intelligent, and you're very curious, and you're opinionated, and you want to express yourself. So do it. And know that there is unity and diversity. It's just not with the energies that you've dealt with, They've been very smug to you. They've been very unhappy with you for whatever reason, only you know your story. But that doesn't mean you have to deal with them, and that doesn't mean they have to crush your spirit. Don't allow it. So we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestations. Exactly. Get out the house and do something that makes you feel good. The key to manifesting quickly is to have high energy levels. The easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Okay? But that is all I have.